we're very happy ปิติมากในวันนี้ที่ได้มากราบถวายพระไตรปิฎกชุดอักษรโรมันวันนี้กับที่ได้ตั้งใจกันมาตั้งเป็นเวลานานพอสมควรแล้วก็ดีใจที่ได้มีผู้อุปถัมภ์ที่ตั้งใจมาตั้งนานแล้วมาร่วมงานได้ในวันนี้พระอาจารย์คิดว่าพระไตรปิฎกนี้จะได้เป็นประโยชน์นอกจากกับพระสงฆ์แล้วจะเป็นประโยชน์กับทางชาวพุทธที่เป็นลูกศิษย์วัดมันอย่างไร
I'll speak in English.
Yes.
For convenience. So this edition of the Pali Tipitaka in Roman script. So this is very, very important, useful resource because Amaravati is a Buddhist monastery. It's a center that's known all around the world. As I mentioned earlier today, we have resident in the community more than 25 nationalities, and so that's representative of the range of people that come to visit here. The library is always open, 24 hours, 7 days a week. And so anybody who visits here, anyone who stays here, anyone who lives here, whether it's a monk or a nun or a layperson, they have access to the library and can make use of the books there. So for everyone who, say, comes to this place, then that is a resource that they can use to help support their understanding of Dhamma. And one of the most say interesting things after the set of the 40 volumes was donated to Paikiri, that I was using it then for different projects, for doing certain books, and I found that not only is it very beautiful in terms of the fabric of the books and the layout and typography and everything, but it's very well indexed, and it's very well say referenced, so you know what page to find. Okay, what does it say for this line in the Pali Text Society edition? What does it say for this line in the standard Thai edition? And everything is marked and cross-referenced, so it's really easy to compare and to have it as a reliable resource. So that is, say, one of the most important things about, say, knowledge is having reliable information. So you know you can trust your sources, and it's like a scientist. You know, they keep testing things until they find out, okay, this is the way it works. My background was in science, and so when you want to find out how something works, you keep testing and testing it. You try different approaches until you pin it down to, okay, now we know this is what's happening. And so when you have a reliable knowledge based on say resources that are secure and dependable, then you can use that knowledge in very effective ways. If it's say misquoted, or it's hard to access, or it's put together in a confusing way, then it's not very helpful. So one of the things about these books is that they are a really good working tool. They're not just a shrine object to put on the shelf and up to to pay respects to, but they are a very reliable resource for Pali teachings. So we come from the forest tradition, and so that doesn't emphasize study, but in the West, most Western Buddhists haven't grown up studying the life of the Buddha in school. They haven't studied Buddhism, and so that we haven't got any kind of a background in Buddhist knowledge, most Westerners. So you know where you come into the Sangha and then you start studying it. If you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Because you haven't grown up with that. Unless you did Buddhist studies at university, then it's unlikely that you've come across more than listening to Dhamma talks or reading some Dhamma books from different ajahns. So when people come to enter into monastic life, or they come to be on a meditation retreat here, they come to practice here, then they need resources to find out what did the Buddha teach, and and what is the structure of the Buddha's teachings, how does it work, and so having this the Tipitaka in Roman script for everyone, it's like a very reliable basis for those kind of studies. So when you need to find out what the Pali is, also now what does the Pali sound like? Because in these other editions you've got the whole musical notation in there as well, so it helps you to hear the sound of it. Then that's really extremely helpful.